well, thank you, Z, for being here and
Yeah.
taking the time to answer some questions.
Yeah.
So could you give a brief description on how you learned about group and why you became a member?
Yeah, so coming into Asbury, I already knew that I was queer, and I was like really worried about finding a queer community on Asbury campus. And I was sitting in the Miller building, and Reagan Gibbs comes and sits down across from me, and I see her bag. I'd seen her at FNL auditions, and on her bag is a little lesbian flag pin, and I was like, "Hey, I like your pins." And Reagan was like, "Would you like to come to a place where we all like pins?" And I was like, "Sure, yes, I'd really like that."
When I came to Asbury, I aligned a lot, because I grew up evangelical. I aligned a lot theologically with what I'd been taught growing up, which was that, homosexuality is a sin, hate the sin, love the sinner, etc., etc. I think if I hadn't made the friends I'd made like my freshman year, I think my college experience would have turned out a lot differently, because those friends were the ones who told me about group, who helped me find community when I went through a really rough patch.
All right, so how has being a part of this group impacted your college experience?
Yeah, I think I would be a very different person without it. I've met a lot of people with similar struggles because of this group. We show up to group and we can talk about things that we're struggling with related to our sexuality, or we talk about what's going on in our lives. The amount of times that I showed up and have cried about things not even related to. But then when I do have those questions, it's really helpful to bounce them off of other people in person and not just scroll on the internet. If it wasn't for that group, I genuinely don't know where else I would find such genuine connections.
And do you have any advice for others in the community who are looking to create meaningful friendships?
I think that here on Asbury campus, queer students we try and fly under the radar. We don't want to rock the boat, but if you are queer and coming onto Asbury, everyone should know there are queer students here. There will be queer students here. We're never going away. Even if you're in a space that's not accepting, look out for little signs that show that they're either queer or an ally, because you will find them wherever you go. So,
Great, thank you so much.
yeah, of course.